Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. I again welcome to Al Huda School. My dear friends, we are dealing to O level 6 and our subject is English literature. My dear friends, I have given you 3 lectures of English literature and this is my 4th lecture. Right now we are going to start our 4th lecture of unit number 1, where we live now. My dear students, in this unit different people from the world, they are sending the email to their other friends and they are describing the situation of their country or their city, their customs, their culture, their standard, their living style, and they share the information to the friends. And by exchanging these informations, people are trying to make the world aware of the other part of the world. My dear student, the word email, I have given you the definition before and I am repeating this again, that it is the short form of electronic mail and widely used feature of the internet. I told you that it allows us to send and receive messages to and from anyone with an email address anywhere in the world. So my dear student, we have understood that email is a platform, email is a technique by which we can send or we can receive the message from our friends or any person from other part of the world or other part of the area. The first email, it was from Sarah to her friend Riba, and Sarah is sending greetings from London. Now in this email, different things about London was discussed by Sarah and it was good information to Riba. And we have done this in my first lecture. You will be easily understanding what is the matter inside this email number 1. The second email I have discussed, it is from Agar to Hassan, and now this email is also a greeting from Moscow, Russia. And again, in this greeting, Agat is sending some information about the cathedrals, churches and different unique things, chapels, okay, and square type or octagonal type of chapels, different good things about Moscow. He is sharing the information about Russia. I also have discussed this in my second lecture after the introduction. And now we are going to start our third email today, and this is the email which has been sent from Zhang Bo to Asad. Now Zhang Po is also sending greetings from Kathmandu, and the subject is also greetings from Kathmandu. So let us start, my dear friends. Hi, here in Nepal we have Mount Everest, which is in our language we call Sagarmatha. Now the person who is called Jangbo, he is telling us that he is in Nepal, and he says that Nepal has Mount Everest, and in Nepali language they call it Sagarmatha. At 29,035 feet, it is the highest mountain in the world. He's again sending one information that the height of this Sagarmatha is 29,035 feet. Many people from all over the world come to climb Mount Everest and trek in our stunningly beautiful mountains. Now, this person is telling to us that Mount Everest is a mountain or is a range of mountains where many people come. And the trek is a word which means go on a large arduous journey, especially on foot. Like the people come and walk for a long time. They climb and they go from one mountain to another mountain and they enjoy that. In 1935, Tenzing Norgay, a Nepali Sherpa, became the first man with the New Zealander Edmund Hillary to reach the roof of the world, which is the mountaineer's name for the summit of Mount Everest. Now here one more information this reader is giving to us, and he is sending the email telling to us that a person who is from Nepal, Tenzing Norgay, and a person who is from New Zealand, Edmund Hillary, they were the first two people in 1953. They stepped on the roof of the world of Mount Everest. Last year, a local 15-year-old girl became the youngest mountaineers ever to reach the summit. Now another information that there is a girl 15 years old and she is also the youngest mountaineer, and she has also achieved this highly designation part. These high altitudes are too high for horses and cows. Now the difficulty is telling about that when we are going to these mountains, so horses and cows are not suitable animals. If we are going with horses and cows, so we will be facing so much difficulty because these horses and cows are not the animals of high altitudes. So our most precious animal is the yak, a strong, heavy, large horn animal that likes to live at the heights up to 18,000 feet. Now they are talking has a long, thick, shaggy coat and is the size of a large ox. It provides us with food, transport, shelter and clothing. Can you see why the Tibetan word for yak is Nor, which means wealth? Now here it is said that yak has long, thick, shaggy hairs, okay, and shaggy coat here. The size of the yak is so large like ox. It provides us food, transport, shelter and clothing. So these are the features the writer, the email sender is talking about. Furthermore, he has sent one question to us that can you see why the Tibetan word for yak is Nor, which means wealth. So my dear friend, this is the end of the third email, and now we are going to the question answer sessions of the vocabulary. Question number 9 is related to this email number 3, that in the email from Nepal, what is the noun for the Nepali mountaineers? In the same way, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6, these are the three questions of email number 3. So 3 plus 1. You can do the answers of these 4 questions after the explanation I have given to you. You will understand that email and you will be able to answer these questions. Jazakumullahu khair. I hope that you have understood all these things, and I will be meeting to you and we will be having our 4th email explanation in the next video session. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.